Busa, baby. Alright, let's see what Busa Boy's got. Not gonna split. So here you go, getting all crazy with the lane changes and shit. And I see a lot of Oregonians doing this on motorcycles. This guy behind me is all pissed off. What's going on, guys? Oregon Motorcycle back here. It's a Friday. Following this guy in the Busa. Doing a little lane splitting here. I'm going to talk to you guys about lane splitting, and I'm going to try to keep this within my guidelines, but I want to follow this guy and see his style. But I'm going to give you guys a few tips in this video of how to lane split safely, or some guidelines to follow to be a safer splitter, or whatever you want to call it, a filterer. And I like to follow the guidelines of it's basically a combined effort of the Berkeley study and the California Highway Patrol, okay? And they did a lot of studies on this. If you guys haven't read that Berkeley report or know anything about, see, that's not right. So anyways, shouldn't be right on the shoulder like that. But so a couple guidelines for you guys. First off, don't do what that guy's doing. Stay on the lanes. That's not splitting, that's just riding the shoulder. A car could do that. But anyways, you guys, first and foremost, you want to be looking for gaps. So right here, the Toyota is going to switch lanes. Or this is a Lexus, but he's not. But you guys got to watch for gaps. And what I mean by gaps is like right here, I'm in a big gap. So any of these cars could come over. If you guys see the gaps, be aware that a car could get over, you know, in that gap and potentially hits you. Now, here's something, this next tip is going to save you if a car were to pull out from that gap. And basically, you don't want to be going faster than the traffic so you can't stop within a car distance. And that's kind of the way I gauge it. So some might say that's 15 or 20 miles an hour over the speed limit, you know, and or whatever. But I know that I can stop this bike in about 15 feet at 20 miles an hour. So if the car is going look at this guy beside me, he's crazy. Cuckoo! He's gonna push a car over onto my side. So, I'm trying to concentrate and vlog at the same time. Gotta love it. So right here, the white BMW has a gap. Here's another gap. This guy's gonna switch lanes. Just let him switch lanes. Always give the car the right of way. Always. It's just something you gotta do, you guys. Even at stop signs or whatever. Even if you have the right of way, just give them the right of way. It's not worth it. So yeah, basically, you guys, if you can stop within a car distance of the flow of traffic, you guys are going to have much better chances. Look at this guy. He's gonna, yeah, baby, it's Friday. Woo! You're going to have a much better chance of being able to stop before you get to that car that's switching lanes. So you see a lot of accidents. I mean, a lot of the accidents that you guys see from people lane splitting is they're going too fast. They're going faster than the flow of traffic, but they're going too fast for the flow of traffic. I guess that's the better way to put it. Lane splitting can be done safely and efficiently, and it's actually safer for the rider when done correctly. And keeping, you know, a speed low enough to where you can stop within a car distance or a car and a half distance that's kind of what you're wanting to achieve, and that gives you the ability to stop for a car changing lanes, because that's basically what's going to get you. So two things that are really important is to look for gaps and then try to just keep a slower speed. I mean, you're not racing these cars, it's not a race, you're going to win, okay? So just, you know, take it easy, cover the brake, and just watch for gaps. Right here, this car. Wave to people that honk at you because they're pissed, because they think they're in a race. But in reality, those cagers that are honking at you are ignorant people, because they don't realize that we're actually decreasing their traffic. So I don't know. I would love to be able to spread the word and educate more people about, you know, lane splitting. You guys know that I grew up in California, and I grew up riding there, and I lane split for several years. And I didn't just lane split in California. I commuted from the Inland Empire to Los Angeles and back every day, and rode in traffic for approximately an hour and a half to 2 hours every weekday in bad traffic. So I got quite a bit of experience in splitting lanes and splitting traffic like this where it's legal. Now, that being said, it's a little bit different doing it in states where it's not legal. Look who we caught again. So, like for instance, there have been times where I've been lane splitting and I have people close the gap on me. So they'll actually try to come in and close the gap, wave to that guy. Anybody that lets you in or makes way for you should always wave to him. And you know, try to keep the perception of bikers, you know, a little bit better towards people and that kind of thing. You know, because like I said, when you're doing this, especially in states where it's not legal, a lot of people get pissed. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit and let some politician dictate how I ride my motorcycle, especially when this practice is safer when you're dealing with traffic. So, you know, just a couple things there. So watch out for gaps. Keep your speed low enough to where you can stop within a car distance or two. And those are two good safety tips. Now, if you guys want to add one more to it, something I'm not really doing right now, but because I want to watch this guy, you know, I'm trying to watch him and watch his style, and it's just, you know, that's not good, you guys, what he's doing. Okay, don't ride the shoulders. Be a man, lane split properly, like a true motorcyclist is supposed to split. That's riding the shoulder. Like I said, a car could do that. So so yeah. Now one more thing I'm going to throw in there for you guys to make it extra safe is don't split over speeds of 40 miles an hour. So if the flow of traffic's going more than 40 miles an hour, just maybe not even split lanes. And that's 40 miles an hour is a speed at which the Berkeley report found that accidents start to increase pretty dramatically when speeds go above 40 miles an hour. And you know, I feel that, well, for me, I feel that the speed is kind of irrelevant, and I feel that the flow and how you're matching the flow is more prevalent, because you know, if everybody's going 80, or let's say everybody's going 60 and you're splitting at say 75, you're only going 15 miles an hour faster than the car. So that gives you ample room to stop if somebody were to pull out in front of you. But I didn't do the study, I didn't conduct the study, and I'm not the California Highway Patrol, so you got to kind of go with those statistics, and you know, kind of roll with that. Now, I'm not an angel. I just did it right now. We're split at about 60 miles an hour or so, or whatever. But like I said, I was kind of wanting to watch Boosa Boy squidding it up. So, but yeah, that's a little Friday commute there for you guys. Little lane splitting action, little lane splitting tips on the Honda CB500X. Almost at 1,500 miles on this baby. This is just a sweet little bike. So I got some more videos coming up. I want to do some more safety videos for you guys. I want to talk more about correct lane position, like on rural roads, and correct lane position like when it's raining, and lane position, you know, in the city traffic and that kind of thing. I feel that's very, very important. It's something that I was, again, taught and brought up in California riding in this traffic. And it's different here in Oregon. And I don't know how it is in other states, because I never had an endorsement in other states, only California and Oregon. And I can tell you that in Oregon, there's specific instances where they'll tell you to ride in the center. And in California, they teach you to never ride in the center. So you know, it's just like cops messing with the homeless people. You guys, Oregon City is infested with cops. It's insane. If Oregon City's listening right now, you guys need to fire half the cops, get rid of all those fancy undercover police cars you guys have, and fix the freaking potholes. Man, look at this road. Look at this road. And we got cops driving around in these custom Dodge Chargers with like 22-inch wheels with tinted windows and no lights, so they can sneak up on people and pull them over. It's bullshit. Ugh. Anyways, enough ranting about the government, you guys. Oregon motorcycle on a beautiful Friday afternoon. You guys take care, ride safe, and be good. Later.